Hello, my loves. It's Kasha Plannerista 101. Today we're going to be decorating the monthlies for May. So this is the catch-all planner that I have. It is called Deep Botanicals and it is a classic size happy planner. Welcome to my channel. This is where I decorate planners. Most of them are classic size. Actually, all of them are classic size. And I pulled up some stickers. So I wanted to use the Posh Party and the monthly pastel boxes from Mojo Jojo. So I think this will be a fun little spread. I'm going to be creating a spread for Mother's Day, as May is Mother's Day, and I pulled all of the dates that I need to mark in my calendar. So I have quite a few dates. I do want to use the pink and the teal that they have in this combination of stickers. So I'm looking for that in the pastels, and that's what I'm going to use. So give me 1 second. I'm going to start pulling some of these pastels, and then we'll go from there. So I know I have something on the first for sure. And of course I put the sticker crooked. So let's fix that really quick. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope that life is treating you guys well. What did you decide to decorate your monthly with? I'm super curious to see what is your plan. So let me know down below in the comments if you did Mother's Day, graduation, pet party, anniversary, spring, whatever you decided to do in your planner. Let me know down below. I'm always curious to see what you guys are doing, and if you leave your Instagram handle, I'll come and check it out for sure. So now time for the pink. So I'm gonna do a couple more. So Mother's Day definitely deserves a pink one, and I'm gonna place that down, and then a couple more. So I know I have things, let's see, on the 29th. The 11th. And then I'm gonna go back to teal and grab a couple more. So I do have something on the 19th. I know, right? Busy month for me. My months have been in general pretty busy lately, which is not a bad thing because I do a lot of socializing with friends and family, which is great. Also, if you save those little squares that I just took off, you can use those as a marker for a birthday or something as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and start decorating. I'm gonna pull this whole bed and then place it in a corner. So right in the corner it will go. I think it's such a pretty sticker. There it goes. And then because it's Mother's Day, I'm gonna add that envelope that says best mom ever right there. And just a reminder, this is one out of multiple monthly layouts that spreads that I'm going to be doing. So as always, I'm going to be doing multiple, so stick around. If you don't like this one, there's a lot more to come. A lot of them are much more simple. So here we go. I'm gonna add this beautiful tray. I think it's so cute. Oh my goodness, right? So beautiful. I'm gonna add these flowers maybe on Saturday. Let's see, kind of at the edge. I think that works. It adds the pink to the top corner. I'm just trying to play with colors and balance to make sure that it balances out. I'm gonna put this in a corner like so, kind of decorating that day. Let's see, where can I put a vase? Maybe on the Wednesdays. Wednesdays are usually not too busy for me, so that's a pretty good day to put a big decorative sticker. Okay, a couple more things. I'm gonna add a couple little additions, like a flower. Maybe you can put that on the 15th next to the Mother's Day. I think that will look good, and there's a little much in there, but that's okay. So a few more things, not too many. I still want to be able to really plan in this monthly and write in everything that I need to write. So I'm gonna be working on that. So this is one of my functional monthlies that I work pretty hard at and make sure that it is fully functional, even though I usually put a lot of stickers. Let me know what kind of monthly decorating do you do, whether it's functional or simply decorative, and whether you care if you have space to write or you can just write anywhere. Like, how are you planning your months? Okay, so this spread is done. I'm gonna pop it back into my planner, and then we're gonna move on to my second one. Okay, so again, this was the Posh Party from Live Love Posh, and then the pastel monthly boxes from Mojo Jojo. So both of those sticker books are pretty new. Next up is going to be my meal planner, which is Frosted Blooms classic size happy planner. And again, month of May, no changes here. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab and start decorating that. So for this one, what I chose, and because this one doesn't have to be very functional, I chose this sticker book that is called Flower Bouquet from the Happy Planner. I'm gonna put this mom box on top of these flowers, and even though they're sticking a little bit on the side, that doesn't bug me, so I am all good with that. And then I'm gonna grab another sticker book from Live Love Posh and add some flowers in here. These are super pretty, and I definitely want to use some of this, but probably not everything. So, oh, that's pretty. I never use my meal planner in a monthly section, so if you guys do, or if you have ideas of how to use it, let me know down below. I'm super curious of how you guys are using it. I decided just now that I'm going to make it a functional one, so if you guys give me any good ideas about how to use it, I can go ahead and implement it. So I'm pulling the Live Love Posh sticker book right now, and we will, oh, it's called Fresh Bouquet, I'm sorry. And then this is Spring Florals, and I'm gonna use these pink ones on the bottom, and I like these. Not so much these. These are very much May for me somehow, and the colors match. So that's what I'm going to be using. This is a older book from Live Love Posh, and obviously clearly very adored by me. There's only a few pages left with stickers on them, otherwise it's almost empty. So I'm gonna start cutting these stickers into smaller ones, so then this way I can go ahead and place them without obstructing too much writing area, since I'm making this one functional as well. I haven't done a functional spread in my meal planner in a bit in my monthly. So like I said, if you guys have good tips of how to use it, let me know, because I am now looking very much forward to it. So I'm gonna cut more stickers and then kind of place them randomly around. and then place them in. The only thing I could think of to use this for is actually meal planning for a full month, but to me that's very redundant because I am pretty heavily planning in my actual weekly spreads, so I've been using this as decorational only, and I have my wellness for all the other stuff, so I'm not sure what to do with this monthly. Okay, so I'm adding all of these florals. They're super pretty. The pink and the peaches are popping off the page and I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and find a few little things to add to this one, and then we'll go from there. So I'm adding some quotes. Find happiness in a journey. I like adding a quote to my monthlies. I think it just makes me happy. Joy begins with gratitude. How true is that? And I'm gonna add this teal one as well that says every day is a fresh start. So I added a few of those quotes. I think it's so cute. I'm gonna add a couple more strips to the bottom. I think that works as well. Ooh, I'm really liking how this turned out. I wouldn't even mind having this in my catch-all where it is functional. Super cute, right? Let me know what you guys think, because I am clearly biased as it is my spread. Okay, the only other thing I want to add for sure is something in the sidebar section to make sure that it looks good, because it's a little empty right now, so I might add like a big strip of florals or something to that section. But before I do, I'm gonna add a couple more of these ones that are in that spread to this, to like a couple more boxes. So I'm gonna add one right there. I'm gonna add one right here. And if I don't like it, I can always remove it, but I think just a little bit more might be good. Okay, so I'm adding this tiny one up here, and then this other tiny one right there. And then, yeah, it's fuller, and now I just need the sidebar. So some of these flowers have already a flat edge and are made for like a flat line. So that's exactly what I'm gonna add in here. And we are done. I'm gonna let this go and see what ideas you come up for me about using this particular spread. Can't wait to hear from you guys. I'm gonna grab a couple more gold boxes and stick them in here because why not? So I have a ton of gold boxes in my spreads. I don't like foil because of the way it photographs, the way it films. It is quite difficult for me to film these, so I'm gonna just add 5 boxes in gold foil and call it a day. Okay, moving on to the next spread. I'm gonna pop this back into the meal planner, which is a vertical planner, so you can use it for anything. I happen to use it for my meal planner, but for a lot of people this planner serves different purpose. This one is a wellness layout. This planner is called Nature and Nurture. I'm gonna pop out the monthly as always. So May, now we're working on May. I'm gonna use the Posh Spring Flowers for this. I think I want to use this beautiful, very springy floral spread. So I don't really use this spread at all, and I don't see myself even trying to use it, but I do want to decorate it in a very simply matter where I flip through my pages, it's going to make me happy. So a lot of my decorating is simply for the purpose of my own happiness. I know, I know. You can use a planner without stickers. Well, I don't want to. So we're gonna go ahead and add some more flowers up there, but I wanted to go ahead and remove the lines. So I'm gonna put that big section of all of these wild flowers on the bottom and hope for the best. So all of these stickers, or most of these stickers I should say, in this book are on clear backing. A lot of florals for sure. It makes me super happy because you guys know I love having florals and plants in my planner. So I'm adding this down. It looks great, it balances, and now I'm gonna play with all of these different elements until I get it right. I'm having a little bit of a hard time removing these stickers, as you can see, but I think that's not just me. I think a lot of us do. So I use tweezers to kind of lift them off without curling them, because when I used to do it with my nails, the little tip would curl, and I really didn't like that. So unless I can grab them outright, I don't really use my hands, I use my tweezers. So I'm gonna add all of these wildflowers, like bouquets throughout, and then I'm gonna play with the rest of the elements. But these make me super happy. They're so bright and cheerful and sing and scream spring, right? At least for me. So I'm gonna add another one of these bouquets onto here. It rolled a little, so I'm just gonna flatten it out, and I'm gonna start adding these edges of flowers that have like the straight edge. And I think I'm gonna pop one right on this side because it's a little naked, and I'm gonna do the rest on the sidebar to kind of fill it in. So help me do that. This red one is going to be first, and I'm just gonna twist my page on the side so I can do that a little bit better. So I'm gonna go ahead and line up the edges. So we have that red. I'm gonna do the purple, but it's so long I'm gonna have to cut off the stem, which is perfectly fine, you guys. Don't feel like you can't be control of your stickers. So I'm gonna cut off the excess, so a small part of the stem and the flower. It is completely fine. And then I'm gonna add another floral and then just go down the line. So I was thinking of adding this pink one. So lovely. All of these florals just make me so happy. They are wild and beautiful. So we have kind of orangey purple pink. I'm gonna add the blue. Perfect. All of these wild flowers. Some yellow. And these are kind of on the edge and they're smaller, so I can fill out that space with something different. I'm gonna add that one, which is a red. So it's gonna be start and finish. And then I think I'm just gonna put that pink one kind of next to the yellow and see how that looks. Well, I kind of like that. Okay, so that's my monthly for the wellness planner. Again, it's called Nature and Nurture. And and I think it's great. I think it works really well. So next planner we're going to be doing is my journal, which is La Fleur. And again, classic size happy planner, vertical layout. I'm gonna go ahead and do another monthly with you guys. So this time we're going to be using the sticker book. Actually, I don't know which one. Oh, maybe let's use the Spring Florals again from Live Love Posh. It has these lovely purple and pink and blue florals. it's somewhat on a theme this month for me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and continue. So we have all of these lovely, lovely florals, and I'm gonna edge it. Again, not that I use this monthly at all, but I do like the effect of the edge for sure. So I'm just adding florals throughout. These are beautiful, and I'm just having a lot of fun putting them down and kind of designing something. So bear with me, I'm gonna cut this big one in half, and then I'm gonna put half of it on the sidebar, right on the edge, and then the other one maybe right on the other side connecting to this. So it's going to be very much outlined. Okay, I'm adding more of these flowers, kind of filling in the gaps. This one should be relatively quick, just so you guys know. It's not going to be anything outside of these flowers. I'm just gonna go all around the edge. But if this is something that you would like to do, it's pretty easy. You just follow the lines on your planner or cut them into smaller ones so you can still write in the monthlies that you want to. I'm cutting another pink flower, but I realized that it's pink next to pink, so I'm putting it on the back of my hand and grabbing a different color. So I like to be aware that they're not the same colors next to each other. I like it a little bit more balanced. So I'm gonna go ahead and add blue on both sides. I think that looks great. And then now I can add the pink. And then I can add pink to the top too, like next to May or next to the 23, either way, but I think it will look great. So I'm just going to make sure that I have a punch open so I can put the page back. So I just use my little scissors to get that out. And now I'm gonna cut some purple and add that. I love the colors of these florals. I think they're beautiful and great and look so nice. So let me know how you like this spread, because again, we did quite a few already. I probably I have few that I like a lot, few that I don't, so that's just life for me. I make them, and then as I start using them or when I go back is when I really gain appreciation for them. So I'm just adding and filling in spaces with some smaller florals, and I'm gonna fill up the top, and then we're gonna have one more spread to do, and that one is fully functional. So I'm gonna add the pink flower right here. It's like a very pale pink, and add one on that side as well, and then add a little bit more of these small pieces into here. Okay, and it's done. I really like it. I like what it looks like, and I'm gonna pop it back into my journal, and we're gonna move on to my social media. So let's go. The last oh, I usually put the sticker book I used in somewhere in my planner like so. So when I'm doing flip throughs, I can tell you guys what I used, because I know a lot of you are asking, and I sometimes knew, sometimes I didn't. I usually am pretty good about it, but once in a while I am not. So I wanted to make sure I can give you guys all the information I can. So I pulled a lot of stickers for spring on the side, and I'm not sure what I'm going to be using because this one has to be pretty functional, and these stickers are quite large. I was thinking of using them, but it's going to take a lot of functionality out of my planner, which I'm not a fan of, because again, lots of function in this one. This is where I plan every single video that I'm going to be putting out for you guys. So kind of necessary for it to work. But I will use this one, which is a lovely sticker book from Live Love Posh. It's that, I believe it's Chic Spring. And I'm gonna put all of these boxes down for my videos. So I'm gonna do like every other day, and of course I can write down on my planner as well, so not a big problem. So I usually release videos on weekends plus Mondays sometimes if I get behind. So that's where I'm going to be placing. So usually Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Mondays is when I release videos. I usually do at least 3 a week, sometimes more. It depends, but I hope you guys are enjoying this video as well. So I'm adding these boxes horizontally instead of vertically, and this side, instead of putting every other, I'm gonna kind of stack them up a little, and I think that works quite well. And now I can start decorating, and that's gonna be such a good fun part for me. So what I do with wreaths in my monthly, I will cut it into quarts, so 4 parts, and then I'll stick them into the boxes, and it makes like a little decoration. Let me show you. So if I take this one and put it right in a corner, it goes from line to line. Same thing with this. You see that? So I really do like using wreaths for my monthly. I think it's such a fun and different decoration. It looks like they were made for the monthly, because they go from edge to edge and they're rounded, and it doesn't look like they end abruptly. So I'm gonna add a bigger piece to the bottom of the spread, and hopefully that will kind of give a little bit of a pizzazz to this spread as well. I really like how that looks, so let me know if you guys do. And like I said, I'm gonna be adding tiny little elements throughout the spread to kind of elevate it up. Not like huge amounts, because again, super functional monthly for me, but I love the blues in this. I love how it looks. So I hope you guys do too. If you're a fan of blue, this is a really fun spread. So I'm gonna add one up here, add another one on this side. There we go. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of this peach into a corner on this side, not too much, just like a faint flower. Put one in my sidebar section and one on the bottom. And I think that's it for the spread, so I'm gonna pop it back into the planner. This is Ingrid Bloom's, I believe. So this one is the planner that I don't film because it is a dashboard layout. So let me show you what I have this week. So this was used by Botanicals, the mega sticker book from planner. This is Rang Rang Dutch Florals. This is her pat tape. This is also a pat tape called Spring Bloom from Rang Rang. And this is the Flower Power Mega Sticker Book from the Happy Planner. So these are, I pre-decorate these so I can do all the videos. That's not recorded because, like I said, I do my own page on that side, but this is the monthly for journal. This is the monthly for my wellness, my meal planner. There we go. And then my catch-all. Let me know what was your favorite, and I'll see you guys soon for another plan with me. If you're not subscribed already, please do so. I would really appreciate it if you enjoyed this video. and I am so thankful you are here. Welcome to all the new subscribers, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!